Hi, I'm Shakayla and this is my channel Shakayla Says, and today I'll be reviewing the book From the Enemy by Charlie Higson. It's basically like Children's Walking Dead, where all the children are like fighting for survival and then all the adults have been turned into zombies, and basically you're just like following the Waitrose crew and the Morrison's crew. So you're following those crews, and then like it's just them moving from like the Waitrose area to Buckingham Palace because that's safer. By the way, it's set in London. You're first introduced to the world through a kidnapping, where this guy called Sam gets kidnapped and put into a sack. I kind of laughed at that page, but then I realised it was I was like, can I really laugh at this though? It is kidnapping, but you know. I like how it's like set in London or whatever, because a few of the places I do know, because I've been to London a few times, like what's it called, Camden Market, I've been there before. So like in the other books, it's normally like set in the future, or it's set in like some nondescript place, or it's like set in America. So I don't really know what it looks like. Well, you know, I do know what it looks like. I can imagine it in my head, but like with this, I've got a definite picture of what it looks like. One thing I do like about this book is how they never really linger on anybody's death that long. Like somebody's dead, it's like, oh, goodbye. Like they mention them, but it's like they're not complaining and crying about themselves. Not that bad. Like, you know, I could deal if they were crying every time somebody died, because somebody dies like every 10 pages. So one of the things that I do like though, it's got like kind of like everybody in London to a T. Like it hasn't got roadmen obviously because it's like 2009, but there's like chavs, you know how it is. Like it's chavs, but they ain't roadmen, so you know I'm getting what I kind of wanted. And then in like one of my favourite scenes is the simple scene, where basically this group of boys from the Waitrose crew, they all go to like the Simple, because there's a vending machine in the swimming pool, and then one of them hops into the water, and then all of a sudden all the what they're called, all the grown-ups pop up out of the water and they're snacking on him like a chicken drumstick. So they're thinking he's some bargain bucket from KFC, they're numbing on him, and then his friends come rushing in, and you know how it is, it just like that scene, to be honest. I don't really know if this is like a good or bad thing, but it doesn't really have a main character. So it's following all these different people, but it have a main character, so you know, I kind of like it. At the same time I kind of don't, because then it kind of follows some boring people as well. Basically, there was these really boring plot lines with this guy called Sam. Like it was on about, basically, when he got kidnapped at the beginning, he thought he was going to get eaten up, but he didn't. So he escaped the place where he was. He went back to like Waitrose, but all of them had already skirted to Buckingham Palace. So by that point he's like, oh, let me go to Buckingham Palace as well by myself. And then there's other guy called Callum, he stayed there by himself. So sometimes it's like from Callum's point of view, Callum's is the most dry. And then there's Sam's, where he like gets kidnapped by these adults again, and then he meets this boy and he escapes, and it's just like, do you leave that in there? It was so boring. And then the Callum guy, he just gets chomped up, so it's like, why do I need to follow him? But the main characters are like this girl called Maxie, who's second in command of the Waitrose crew, and then Aaron, he's the main character for like 20 pages, and then he's like dead. So, you know, this guy called Sam, he's dry as, and then this guy called Callum, I guess. Right, in this book, the royal family are actually useful. They do something in this, like, well, they do more than they actually do in real life. Like, all they did was sit down and do nothing in the whole book, but to be honest, it's more than they've done in their living life. The book was kind of predictable, yeah, but like not in the way like how many people who were gonna die, because I thought this Achilles guy was gonna die first, because his name is Achilles, so gonna get shot in the foot, but he didn't. So you know, so basically it's like kind of predictable in the fact that when they went to this safe place over what they thought would be safe, it turned out to be dodgy. I guessed it from a mile away. I was like, as soon as they go there, something dodgy is gonna happen, and I was right, because the leader who's there, David, he's dodgy as. So yeah, I was right. Predictable. You don't even know half the people who were like there, because it said it was like there were like 50 people when the Waitrose crew and the and the Morrison's crew joined together. So that's like 50 people. You know, like 10 of them, 4 or 5 of them die. So it's like I'm gonna have 5 at the end of the book. I only know 5 of them. The rest of them are just thin air, as I call them. Basically, when Aaron dies, they barbecue him. well, not barbecue him, but you know what I mean. They cremate him, and then on like his memorial, whatever. This guy called Freak, yeah, I know, Freak. So he puts on his memorial, Aaron lives. I don't know what the day or date is. We just know that he was one of the strongest or whatever. Yeah, just basically saying how he's amazing and all the rest of that. So then at the end of the book, one of the guys who was there when he was writing the memorial for Aaron, like, he was there. He was like, oh, it's my birthday tomorrow, but like, how do you know it's your birthday tomorrow if you don't know the day or date when Aaron died? You know? And then, to me, the ending is just terrible. I'm sorry, but like, I did not like the ending. Because after they went to Buckingham Palace, yeah, they found out it was dodgy, like I predicted. So, they found it was dodgy and like, oh, let's bounce. So the Hopsicotton jumped. And then, they were just like, it's going from there. But, it was a terrible ending for me. I didn't like it. I will give this book like a, I don't know, a 5 or a 4. Because I liked some of it, I guess, but at the same time I didn't really like it, you know what I mean? I would read the other books in the series just because I kind of do want to know what happened and like what caused the disease or whatever else, but I don't know if I want to spend money to read them. I really don't. Like, it's draining. You see me right now, it's draining me. It's draining the energy from me. Like, the book was boring. Sorry. This is the end of my review. Hope you watch another one. Goodbye.